Flights to Japan. A real luxury. Not for the masses, is it? Except, I'm not elite. I stay in a flat in Fife, and I drink instant coffee. I shop in Aldi, and yet I can go to Japan twice a year. Here's how. And it starts with finding a seat on one of these without selling your granny! Wait. Hold on. Before we get into this, I was told by a man with a ring light and 7,000 followers that if I don't connect emotionally with this audience, the video is doomed, and he must be right. So here's me being authentic. I'm lit roots. I've got over 2 decades of being a travel expert and a disturbing habit of standing in fields thinking about airport lounges. There we go. Emotional connection achieved. Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't give a monkeys about marketing. I don't want you to subscribe. I don't want your email. And I'm not selling you a mini Ninja Hoover with AI-powered dust reconnection technology that'll explode the first time it sees a carpet. Oh, wait, hang on. Look at this satisfying nonsense. Great, right? Because you guys need permanent stimulation to keep you watching. I mean, come on. Sort your life out. Anyway, this is the learning bit. Here's how we actually do this. Go to Google Flights. Not a comparison site. Not a blog post. Not some guy's affiliate link on Reddit. Go to actual Google Flights. If you're not sure how to get there, I suggest you just put flights in Google. Then you will see this screen, and make sure that you hit this explore button right here. Now, once the explore button's been hit, this is where the game starts. So, first choice is having the multiple airports. You can see I live in Fife. I'm going to go with Edinburgh, Newcastle, Glasgow. Let's go Manchester as well. Now, in the destination part, I am going to put Asia. And you'll soon see why. Let's jump in full screen so you guys don't miss a thing. We're making our way in this pretend scenario to Tokyo and Osaka, or anywhere within Japan really. Let's go for Thursday, 6th of November until the 20th of November, because we can. Let's go and take a look at the filters that we can use first. So I'm just going to hit these filters out. Always remember, use those filters. Stops, airline bags, prices, times. So important. So on this example, again, we'll just go nice and easy. We want really, because we're going from smaller UK airports, we're going to say one stop or fewer. We're going to say we want to see flights only. We'll see all prices. We're not bothered about airlines. Maybe if you've got points or something, you can pick specific airline points. I've not. Outbound, if we had a specific departure time, and let's say we want to have 2 or 1 carry-on bag, and we're just going as 1 person. Round trip, economy. Now, sometimes it's worth, by the way, just to check with these filters, especially with the bags, because sometimes if you're adding the bags on, it can, you may as well get a second mortgage for some of these flights. The best deals going into Tokyo are 956, 800. Now, what we do in this case is, all right, we could take this thing and have a look at these. That's Emirates. It's a 24-hour journey. There's one Cathay Pacific, which will be going via Hong Kong, I presume. So at nearly £1,000 each, these direct flights are not worth it. What we now want to do is we want to take a look and say, hang on, where are the nearest hub airports? Now, the idea of using these hub airports is basically you get access to local and low-cost airlines and even bus networks if need be, so as you can get to your main destination quicker and cheaper, saving you a pretty little penny. This is what Google Flights is brilliant for. It can find those neighbouring cities and hubs that can get you to that destination so much cheaper. Now, when we're talking about Japan in general, the nearest hubs are Seoul, Shanghai, Beijing, Hong Kong, and even Taipei. These are all excellent as nice little leapover spots with lots of connections into Japan. We can get a flight to Beijing for $569, a flight to Seoul for $640, or a flight to Shanghai for $549. Now, we can get return flights from Shanghai into Osaka or Tokyo for around $130 US, maybe $150 US. So you're looking, that changes this price to $650 to get all the way from the UK into Osaka or Tokyo. Now, the only thing that we lose there is time, because obviously we're going to have to now stop in Shanghai. Okay, so I hope you're following. So keep in mind we're doing this live. This could lead into nothing. It could lead into something beautiful. Beautiful. You guys are beautiful. Okay. I know I said the 527 Swiss one, but let's have a look at that £534 British Airways one. Let's have a wee check of that and see if we can do anything with that first. Now, we've got everything with the carry-on bags, one stop and fewer. There's British Airways for $534. Let's see the British Airways one, 1 hour 35. We get into Shanghai at 9:10 the next again morning. Just one quick thing to add. I know our final destination is Japan. Don't worry about the flights from Shanghai into Japan. They will take care of themselves. We've got loads of good, cheap options, tons of flights a day, and we can work that out. For instance, it says that we're arriving there at 9:10 in the morning in Shanghai. You could choose to stay a whole day and leave the next again day from Shanghai, or I think you would pretty much be fine getting an evening flight and just enjoying a little day trip in Shanghai. But all of these things can be easily worked out once we've booked this flight. Okay, so let's hit select for that flight. So that's us happy with the flight on the way there. Let's check out some of these return flights. So as you can see there, the 534 option looks a bit severe, 28 hours on the way back. We want to get back a bit quicker. So I think it's willing to pay an extra 30 quid and have a look at the 567 option. And that's going obviously back to Newcastle, 18 hours, 45 minutes. Let's run with that one. Okay, and for this video's sake, we're going to say we're delighted with all these options. And we'll go ahead with the booking. Of course, because I'm doing this live, this is going to happen. Look at the booking options. No booking direct with the airline. Never, ever, ever. This is my top advice. Book if it's not with the airline. So I immediately bin these. That's how severe it is. I like the security a travel agent can give you. Are you that guy? If so, jog on. This tutorial's not for you. Right, now we've got that out of the way, let's get back to learning. Okay, that's a good example actually, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes you've got to graft a little bit to find these good flights. So let's go back out to that map view and see what else is available. We've got a Seoul for $650. We have, I'm going to persist with Shanghai. Let's go back into Shanghai and have another bash at that. One thing that I wanted to show you as well, just so as you get a good understand. We've said we're flexible with these pretend flights. Let's hit date grid. Now, the date grid will show you the best available combinations of dates, just in case we'd missed it. So there's one going literally the day after, or sorry, arriving back the day after, leaving on Thursday the 6th of November till Friday the 21st of November, $499. So let's click into that and say, yeah, let's have a bit of that. And we'll get the details from that. It's one stop. Manchester to Helsinki, an hour and 50 in Helsinki, straight to Shanghai. Fantastic. Everything's doing lovely here. Then the return journey, are we all perfect again for the return journey? So we're going Shanghai to Helsinki, 2 hours in Helsinki, and then right to Manchester. These are great flights for £500. That's going to get you to Shanghai. So the total there to get to Shanghai is $470. Let's factor in £130 for your flight going from Shanghai to Japan return with a suitcase, which an airline like Spring Airlines should be able to sort that quite easy. And you're looking at a return flight from the UK to Japan for £600 with a suitcase, with a stopover in Shanghai, both there and back. You tell me where you're going to get better than that. Let me just quickly touch on the stopover in China. A stopover in China is allowed anywhere in mainland China without a visa if you are continuing on to a third country. So if you're going Manchester to Beijing and then back from Beijing to Manchester, you need a visa. But because you're going into Shanghai and from Shanghai into Japan, that's classed as going to a third country. So it's completely doable to get a nice little day trip in Shanghai. And by the way, you're allowed up to, I think it's 144 hours now, visa free, to go and visit Shanghai. And you can do it on the way there and on the way back, or however many times you want. But look at the difference in this price. 470 is low. It's £555 cheaper than usual. Right, hopefully you get the idea now of exactly how to search and what to do. So I'll leave you in your nice little element, because it would take me 35 years to go through all the different permutations of flying to here, going to there, this date, that date. The point is, you see how ridiculously easy it is. All you have to do is remember these rules and you'll be fine. Rule number 1, book direct with airlines. Rule number 2, use hub airlines near your destination. Rule number 3, filters are your friend. Don't forget your filters. How many stops? Does it include a bag? What's the connecting airport? What's the duration of this flight? Rule number 4, don't fear the long layover. That's a free stopover. Use the price graph and change your bargain to a bargain bargain. Now there's one final way to find cheap flights. And it's an easy one. He never stopped. What can I say? My work here is now done. Oh, please watch some of my chaos walking video if you want a bit more of a laugh and to get to know me a bit better. Bye for now.